9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got me up the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it up in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find one another, face the sun, fear no one, 'cause we are all one, we are all one, we are all one, we are all one, we are all. Pick me up, yeah, moonchild, put me into overflow. Superstar.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you guys have all had a really good Tuesday, had a good holiday weekend. We're back. And hey Sheba. Hey Lisa. I got that situation fixed. I don't know why that you were blocked, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes occasionally somebody gets blocked accidentally. It happens all the time, actually. RJ's today's wiener. Yay. You were going to email me? My email, guys, is it's like under every single video of mine. I don't understand why people say they can't find my email. Let me see. Isn't it under every single video? Pretty much. And also if you go to my about section, well, you have to usually, I think you might have to use a laptop in order to see it when you go to the about section. Let me see here. I guess it hasn't been in my description lately, huh? If you go to link pop, actually, if you go to link pop underneath in my description, it should be there. Let me see. Yeah. If you click on the little email thing at the YouTube Ziggy at Outlook.com. So we are making some changes here, big changes. Guys, it's time. Oh, did you, Sherry? I'll have to check. A lot of people have been messaging and I haven't responded pretty much because I've been trying to just kind of I'm so tired of the YouTube drama. It's just ridiculous. Jane Dalton's on a roll today. What's she doing now? Hey, Christy Solo. Let's see here. Don't time me out. Hey. Oh, no, you guys, see, I think some people are much more worried. Like, people are more worried than me and Fred are. I think that the people, like, constantly being like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? You know, when we've told people that it's literally no big deal. If people would go look, that is attached to the misdemeanor charge. We are getting it figured out. Fred has to speak to his house manager tonight when they come over there. So he hasn't had a chance to talk to him because the manager hasn't been there yet. So they'll be there tonight. And so hopefully, but he talked to his Knox County probation officer today. So everything is fine, guys. But I do want to tell you, Fred, though, you guys, Ava, you can't hear? I'm not leaving YouTube. No. So Fred will not be in chats, will not be on panels anymore. It will go back to how it was before he was, coming around and stuff. Right now, he has to really focus on his sobriety. That's the number one. That's number one right now. If he doesn't focus on his sobriety, he can't help anybody or do anything, So that is what is most important. And this is affecting his sobriety. And it's not worth it, really, at this point. So I won't be giving updates on Fred anymore, or, once I learn what the probation violation is, get that all handled, I might tell you guys on that, but I'm for now done with the Summer Wells case as far as speaking on it, or there's nothing new going on, and later on, if something new does come up, we'll talk about it way down, but we're not going back into the Summer Wells case until at least Fred is, stable, in a stable spot. As far as his location and all that. Okay? Because they're just getting way too crazy. And there's no reason for us to even speak on it anymore, guys, really. We say the same thing over and over and over again. For some reason, people do not want the truth. They cannot, for some reason, they're so mad at us for literally speaking the truth. All Fred has stated is that Andy was on the road that day. That's his truth. It's not changing. It's not changing, guys. Fred saw Andy on the road that day, and that's that. At around 3:45, 3:47 is one of the timestamps he believes he saw on one of the pictures that he was given off of one of the trail cams to verify if that was who that was in the picture. He didn't have to just verify Andy. And it wasn't just Fred that had to do this. There were several people back there who were asked to identify people on the road. So that's not changing. It still stands. Laura still stands by her claims of seeing Andy on the road. Evil Exists. Isn't that the channel? Or is it When Evil Entered? Which one is it? When Evil Entered? Yeah, When Evil Entered. Even came out and said that they've seen the surveillance. And yes, Andy was on the road. People can believe it. I don't care or not. It will eventually come out. And there's no reason for us to go back and forth. For people to get mad or to retaliate or try to cause problems just because Fred says the truth that he saw Andy on the road that day. That's ridiculous. It makes no sense. It's not changing. It's not ever going to change. The truth is the truth, and that's it. I'm just totally burnt out on this case, the community. I really am wanting to move away from this sector, I guess I should say. The channel I will not be discussing Summer Wells. I don't want to answer questions on Summer Wells or talk about Summer Wells really for now, until, maybe it will change, and Fred won't be in chats and stuff. If you want, I don't think he's probably going to be limiting the people he responds to as well. And you can try to ask him questions if you have questions on Facebook Messenger, but I don't know. We're just both really burnt out on it, and people keep changing things, and people don't want the truth. They want their different angles or narratives, whatever fits their narrative or whatever. It's, no reason to keep going back and forth with these people. Yeah, it's this is getting the focus once again. This is a distraction, and Fred coming into the community and talking has been a distraction, and it's been easy for others to use it as a way to distract from what's important, and that's figuring out what happened to Summer Wells. Nobody should be shamed. A witness should not be shamed or threatened, and be chastised because they're coming out and claiming they saw somebody on the road that day. Do you guys want do you want to know what happened to Summer Wells or not? Do you want the truth, or do you want some fairy tale? Andy was on the road, and that's that. In our opinion, Fred saw them face to face. You guys can believe it. I don't care. He doesn't care. It's the truth. God knows, we know, or God knows, he knows. It's all that's important. All that's important is that we keep making sure that we stay truthful, stick to the truth always, no matter what. It doesn't matter how much people bully us or try to, ruin our lives. He's not gonna come out and be like, oh, okay, just kidding, guys. So, I'll come on here and stuff, but we will not talk anything about the Summer Wells case. And when I'll talk about the case again is if something actually comes out where it's actually being there's big movement, where it's in the news and stuff. I don't want to come on here and talk about people's theories or their claims unless we have if I get absolute proof of something. Yeah, I'm just not going to be going live with it unless there's absolute proof of, Well, Linda! Yay! Thank you for being here. I got your Diet Cokes today. I was a surprise. And yes, I will. Let's see. I will definitely be doing that reading for you, Linda. I'm not ignoring you. I didn't go back live last night And I was just like, so people can churn whatever they want to and whatever. Just keep an, do what you gotta do. Cause all the issues you gotta do. Call who you gotta call. We won't be giving any type of information on here as far as like what's going on in our lives, our personal lives, his progress, anything. Okay, guys? I mean, please respect that. And it's probably going to be like that for a while until at least like he's got the major part of his probation stuff to handle. There's no cash apps, or Fred asked me to take down his cash app and asked me to take down the recovery houses or the halfway houses cash app, and he doesn't want, and his Amazon wish list. He doesn't want any of that there because it's just, it gets turned into something different. And yeah. And then that way, it's a win-win. The people who don't want me on the Summer Wells case, I won't be talking about the case. So they win in that respect. And then that should solve, right? The drama and the constant like obsession with our lives, right? As long as I'm not putting out like, it's, people are going to get involved if you put it out there. I know that. So I've got to do my part, what I can to combat it. And the only thing, I know to do really is just to stop speaking on it. You guys, like, people think I make so much freaking money over here. It's crazy. It will always be something else, but right now Fred's sobriety is really important right now. I mean, it's important. It's number one. He can't be there for me. He can't, be doing, he can't help in Summer's case or anything unless he's doing well. I've seen the stuff that people come up with, like, Fred has talked with law enforcement before and yes, gave them statements. But he's not like working with law. I mean, I don't know where people come up with this. They asked him to record some things. I mean, I guess if you call out working, this is like a few instances, that he's talked with law enforcement on the case. It's not like he's like every day talking with law enforcement, just BFF, calling them up. And, people have just turned everything into something else. He's just gave what he knows. And if weird things had happened, that situation with Cotton, and he thought that was weird, so he went and he let law enforcement know about that. So that was another reason why he went back. And then when he gets transferred to Knoxville, of all places, and just somebody that was in that house claimed to have some kind of information, and that's the information that Fred turned in, and that's why he gave his phone over. But beyond this, we put everything out there. Our opinions, his opinion, what he says is all out there. He's talked on it a million times. And The main thing to take note of is that he saw Andy on the road at 3:47 p.m. Eastern time. People, if they don't have to believe it. I don't, there's no reason to attack somebody because they witnessed something. Like Fred didn't even had no reason to even it put a target on his back. I was the one that came to him. I had to find him to get that information. He didn't come to YouTube to volunteer that Andy was on the road. All that information, I remember I had the hardest time keeping up with Fred for the first year. So yeah. The stuff we'll talk about whatever over here, like always. It just won't. We're just not going to talk about Summer Wells. Like, I mean, if you guys bring something up in chat or whatever, I'm not going to like reprimand you or anything. I'm just going to ignore it. You know what I mean? And it might take a while for people to understand, and maybe people won't come around. But it just doesn't make sense to keep on something that has more negatives than positives right now. All right, Linda, if you're not on there, I'll get you a reading next time. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jessica. I would be heartbroken too. Well, I appreciate you guys being understanding. We have to take this serious, and it is serious. The stuff people are doing is unreal. I mean, I never did anything to freaking Ryan Finds Truth, or, I mean, what the hell did I do to that guy? He does not seem, to me, he acts like he doesn't want drama, and he doesn't want to, and he only wants facts, but he's putting out things that are absolutely not true. And he's saying things, nobody has been labeled a person of interest, and nobody has been labeled a suspect. The only thing that's been said is everybody's a suspect, okay? Please stop. You're putting out misinformation. You're doing exactly what you say you hate. So, but he'll see too. And he thinks this is going to be good for his career and stuff. But once it's going to backfire. So my intention never was to hurt Andy or hurt anybody, or cause problems for anybody, or ruin anybody's lives, or cause them stress and all that. It's not my fault that Andy was on the road. Why, people are mad at me for putting that out there. Okay, you guys want information or not? People just don't, for some reason, it's mainly the ones I've noticed who are the ones that want, for some reason, to feel like it's a competition. The ones that always feel like they have to be the ones with the information, and they have to, All right, Julia. Yeah, truth is the truth. So, I mean, it doesn't change. I don't say much. I don't see much in here, but opinions are like buttholes, and I have one too. Do not allow someone that comes into the picture over 2.5 years after a case begins to ruin your YouTube or marriage. No, he's not going to ruin my marriage or YouTube. No, it's not just him at all. It's at all. He's not even like a you know. Yeah, that whole situation with him doesn't make sense, and I don't get it because according to him, he didn't have any idea who Andy was, and now they're BFF. And I know once the truth comes out, I'm never going to get an apology from anybody. I'm never going to get any type of, anything. I'm sure. I never have. They just move on. They just move on to something else. Oh, is Christy in here? Would it be real say? We're all flawed and shit happens in life for all of us, yet some of these well, they don't want me on the case or talk about it. Well, this is what they want, right? Just like when, they claimed that, oh, all they wanted is me to pay off that loan. And when I did, just never never enough, guys. It's really not okay. For some reason, there seems to be an exception when it comes to harassing me and Fred and people around us. For some reason, it's become okay and accepted. I don't know how people don't see what these people are doing. And the person I'm most shocked by, I'm just flabbergasted. I'm just shocked because I feel like I was targeted by this Ryan dude. I can't believe I did not see that this dude was targeting me. He made me think that he was like all about facts, that he told me he didn't know any of these people. And now all of a sudden it's like every day he's hanging out with Andy and like super close. It does not make sense. But my opinion on it will not be discussed anymore anyways. So you guys will just all have to, you'll see. Everything will come out. The truth on that situation will come out too. If there is something behind that. or it could be just straight greed on Ryan's part. I didn't watch the video, but I did see a screenshot, and the shirt that he was wearing, it's something like mean people suck. It's like, really? How am I mean? Because of the tarot reading? Did you keep freaking going around acting like because Andy tells you something that is truth, and you're attacking me for it? You have no proof that Fred has lied about anything, and you're sitting here attacking us. I thought he had more sense than what I've seen. I just don't even understand it. No, I'm not going to watch anything to do with Somerville's case or anything to do with the community. I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to be in chats. I'm not going to go watch stuff like that either. I don't, and I know how these people are. They go back and forth. Whenever it's the cool thing to do, they talk shit. And when they think I got something going on, they're all up in my grill. It's very fake, and I'm so over it. Same people that will never give me any type of information, any type of secrets or supposed secrets, but coming to me with constantly asking for information. It's just a doggy dog world out there in them streets. And I'm just done. I told you guys that this was coming. I knew I would get to that point. I just had to get Fred on the same page. So, right, Air Force vet? Well, Froggy, he said it was intentionally done to try to cause a shitstorm and distraction. He literally told everybody that's what he was doing. He said that a storm is coming, and he doesn't mean, the weather. Why? That's drama, isn't it? I thought you weren't doing drama. I thought you didn't respond to people. Oh, yeah, I will still read cards. But as far as on the case, no. I'm not going to talk about the case. We're going to have to try to steer clear about Summer Wells. I mean, I know it's going to be difficult, but and that's just, I'm not saying forever. Obviously, if something huge comes out, I'm sure I'll speak on it. But it'd have to be something pretty big and not some like rando off the street claiming that they, saw Summer or, you know what I mean? Without some kind of evidence. We've had way too many of these people come to me too. It's I'm guilty. You don't know who to believe anymore. I didn't think that people purposely, try to sabotage a little girl's case who's missing. I didn't think people were cruel enough to put out misinformation like on purpose just to get some attention or to make some money. I mean, I guess I should have known that about the money thing. But you would think people would have higher standards when it comes to children, but I don't know if it will be true crime. If I don't know if I'm gonna do really it. This channel, it's gonna be. I haven't quite decided. Like we might talk true crime, but I'm kind of thinking I might even completely try to separate myself from that trauma because people make it a competition. They don't make it out. People don't work as a team. They don't like want to cheer everybody or cheer others along and be like go team. No, they want to. It's greed. So it's all about themselves and how many views they can get and how much money they can make, and they'll say anything. We've seen it. People will say freaking anything. I haven't gave up on Summer, and if need be, Fred would. I mean, he's already signed the papers saying that he will. I mean, if need be, he will talk to law enforcement and stuff and all that, obviously. But as far as like coming in here every day and talking on the case and stuff like that, it's just, and it's not giving up on Summer. I mean, people have to understand too, like, I'm human too, and I have people want me on here talking about the case and stuff, but they get mad if I make money, and it's just, I'm done with it. I'm just over it. And it's like, if they only knew. He has to, yeah, dumb criminals. That would be funny. I'm gonna start doing Temu videos too. I think. Try to get some free product. We'll see. I don't know. They don't look at it like that, Smiley. You know how these people are. But if they want entertainment, they want stuff to watch, they want a place to, but yeah, then they don't. You can't win. It's not just me. It's everybody. Of course, I do get I feel like worse than most. No, I'll never forget about Summer, and also I'm just saying that too. This needs to be like this at least for the time being until Fred gets, a good bit of this stuff taken care of. This, with the halfway house and stuff. Once he's settled in and where he's going up here, then it will be different, when there's less fuckery for people to try to cause, but I also have to do my part and not talk about really my personal life on here, where I'm going, if I go down to visit Fred, which by the way, I've only been down there twice since he's been out of jail. People just act like I'm down there all the time. I must be some kind of like, I don't know, Wonder Woman. I can be several places at once. Oh, I don't care. Wonder how much. I know, Christy. While they're sitting there calling me a tragedy pimp. So over it. It's like, are these people? They're making money. It's like they're worse than the tragedy pimps. They're like the bottom of the barrel, the scum of the tragedy pimps, the tragedy pimps of the tragedy pimps. You know, making money off the tragedy pimps, who they call the tragedy pimps, whoever they decide they don't like, you know. They pick somebody and they just, until they need something from you. Or want something from you. And just like these people say all the time, when something like this comes out, I tell people, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Please, just believe me. How many times you guys I've never lied to you guys. But I don't know why you guys would sit here and think I'm going to be lying about this probation violation that came up. I'm telling you, it's not a big deal. It's attached to the misdemeanor case that was supposed to be closed off, and it will be handled. Fred would be in jail if it was a big deal. He just talked to his probation officer today, so we're getting it handled. But if something like that comes up again, I just won't be addressing it. And I'm not going to talk to people privately about it either. Or talk about the Summer Wells case privately. So, and I don't care, too, what people are saying. People should know better than that. Fred doesn't want to see it either. So, you know, even though he's really strong and stuff, and it doesn't seem to really affect him, but he like bottles it in, I think. He doesn't need to see like the stuff people are saying, you know? Unless it's something that's could be detrimental. We already know that they claim that they're calling the probation officer. We already know. I mean, if you see that stuff, screenshot it. Then, and maybe we might need it later on. But we know that they're saying that stuff. We can't, you know. We've talked to the appropriate authorities and let them know, gave them a heads up to try to be one step ahead, and that's all we can do. Yeah, Christy, I can. More earlier evenings, like earlier in the night. You know why it is? I've been dreading coming on here lately, so I just keep pushing it until it's like super late. Like today, I've been thinking about coming on here and doing this since I woke up, and it's just, I keep dreading it. Doesn't make sense for me to come in here and subject myself to such hate and negativity. You know what I mean? Like, for what? For all those super chats you guys see flying in right now? Because that's what they say. But well, thank you, Jo Marie. Oh, no, you didn't send me any message that upset me, Ava. Not at all. I understand why people would think that something was wrong with me, but I'm telling you, like, what gets me more is like the people when I'm trying to say like everything's okay and it's fine. Fred would be arrested, but people are trying to make it into something more, and that's more stressful than just the dealing with this shit, you know? It's like annoying. We're like, it's nothing, guys. And, you know, people are, of course, taking an opportunity to make it into something big for, you know, to make money off of it, obviously. If something comes of it, then you'll know because I'll be freaking out. But we're told the manager at the house says it's literally no big deal. So, and they work directly with the law enforcement or with law enforcement and the probation officers. So I think I'll take what they're saying over people who, you know, they're clueless, even more clueless than I am about it. Thank you so much, Air Force Vet. That's really sweet of you. I really appreciate that. You didn't. I am saying F them, Darlene. It's just I'm changing. I am. I don't let it, but I don't let it affect me. But this is, I have to also be proactive and, you know, make sure it doesn't get to me. And when I feel it's starting to stress me a little bit, then that's some time to, you know, something I need to make some changes or figure out something. And it's not changing anything except just, I mean, I know that Summer Wells has been the whole center point of this channel, but it's going to be the same, just the topic right now. And once it's safe, I guess I should say, for us to go back talking about the case, then, you know, we will. If something big comes out, if something new comes out, which hopefully it will. But it's like we're just waiting and waiting and waiting, you know, and going back and forth at each other every day. So old. Oh, thank you, Julia. I know you are, Connie. Hey, Kathy. Oh, yeah, Smiley's dealt with it too. Everybody, she's had her share. For sure. I don't like super chats because YouTube takes too much and they're already banking, but yeah. Well, I was just saying super chats because people knew. But if I got a Cash App or something too, people know. I mean, they would hear me say thank you. So I don't know why they think I'm just constantly bringing in all this money, you know. It's irritating. It's just. But thank you so much, Candace. And thank you guys. I know. And thank God. Thank God for Fred and his attitude towards everything, you know. And I appreciate that too, Candace, about, I like the Cash App thing and stuff. That definitely helps because, yeah, YouTube does take 40% now, I think. It's crazy. But it's also nice to have that money, they only pay you once a month, but it's nice to have that when it does come, I guess. It's definitely helpful when it does. Well, thank you, Smiley. Because Fred is guilty. Well, they've already labeled him that. After this live, watch the creator Matthew is silly AF. His live last night and tonight. We knew that crap. But is he talking crap about me in it? Because that guy is like BFF with the circle jerks. So, or he used to be anyways. He used to take orders, go around and terrorizing people just because the circle jerks told him to. It seemed like that anyways. To ask Fred what whistle. Yeah, people are welcome to try to message Fred. I'm just saying if he doesn't respond or just don't take it personally. It's just that think about how many people message some of the same things like several times a day and remind us of all the shit people are saying. You know what I mean? It's not just like one person. It's like several. But, people don't know that. They're just trying to be helpful. And there is, like I said, I do need to, the whole probation violation thing, I definitely needed to know about. Matthew is good. He's just silly AF. Hey, Libby. They've forgotten Luminous because the bad behavior of other people in here, they see it and it becomes acceptable. When there's a group of people doing bad things, it makes it feel more okay, and it makes them rationalize it in their head that they're doing something good because, oh, look at all these other people who don't like this person, so I'm going to join in because this person must be very bad because, the 6 Up media has talked about her every day of her life for the past 2.5 years or 2 years. It keeps going. There's always constantly new people coming into the community who don't know the backstory, who don't know the history at all. So I make things harder on myself when we put out stuff, people don't appreciate it. So why even freaking put it out there? They only use the information to turn it into something different, completely different than what we say. I've heard how I'm spending my husband's hard-earned money. I work too, and if I desire to spend my money the way I please, Christy has a good job and yeah, she has a degree, a good job, a good life, and there's a reason. It's because she doesn't sit around doing the things that these other people do 24/7. She spends her time productively. I mean, that's who I want to be more like, is somebody like Christy, right? Somebody with her life. So I'm going to do the things that Christy does, right? If I want to be more like that, I'm not going to do things like some of these other people. I'm not going to mention names because they freaking, I swear, get off every single time I say their name. But that's why some of these other people, yeah, I'm not going to sit there and do what they do, because look at their lives, you know? You learn over time why certain people are where they are in their life. Access denied, right, cuz? What? I will, hopeful. It's he's calling out the jerks. Oh, really? Good. See, he saw it too. I know people will freaking eventually see the truth. Like, you know, it took everybody has to find out for themselves, you know? I'll have to check. I don't know. I'm trying to. If I watch it, then I'll freaking comment on it. And I just, you know, I'm really trying to move away from that. Oh, really, Shirley? I'm doing good. The cat's life. Was it? How long was it for me? Probably a year or two, at least. I didn't think that they were bad people either. At first, of course, we didn't act like that over. I mean, to that degree, like they do. But it makes sense because they were always wanting me to go after people. You know, it's just like that's not. So, yeah, I was going to put up a post too and share this live. That way, you know, those that don't watch this video will also there'll be a post about the decision to just move away from Summerwell's case completely. So that means we're not going to be talking about Dawn and Candace or even Andy unless something major happens. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here. It's just, yeah, you know. You know. Deborah, I don't know, has Debbie been here? Deborah Saylor, have you been here? What's your leadership position? What do you do in life? Because I don't think I probably don't need recommendations from you, because I guarantee your life is nowhere near where I want to be. What the hell? I'm sitting here saying that that's what we're not going to be doing. People need to open it. They need to take the cotton out of their ears and stick it in their mouth. It's like, I didn't ask for your freaking unsolicited advice. Person I've freaking barely seen around ever, and now all of a sudden you want to act like you're giving me some major life advice? No, it is a passive aggressive comment. And I think that's funny because let that person be put through what I've been put through for the last almost 3 years, 2.5 years, and tell me, let's see if they would have made it through it. I mean, how many times do I get how strong I am? And then this person's going to come in here and tell me I'm going to be eaten alive. I don't care what people say about me. I don't. This is about Fred is needing to focus on his recovery. People are, and it's not just too about people say they're freaking contacting authority figures. What do people not understand? They're not just talking shit. They're contacting probation officers. They're contacting the house he's staying at. They're contacting family. They're calling CPS. I mean, you guys, it's not that easy. Please use your brain. Yeah, they're going real life. It's not like people talking on things they don't know. And it makes sense because I've rarely seen that person around here, and it makes sense that they wouldn't know what they're talking about. It's always those people coming in like that, giving unsolicited advice. It's like, where did you come from? Have you even seen what's been happening? Yeah, let's see if they would be okay with people constantly trying to, because they want to say that me and Fred belong in jail for whatever reason. For what? Because they want to make up and put out there that we're some kind of scammers, or, what have I done to anybody? I mind my own business. I don't freaking sit here and do videos on these people. Why are they acting like I'm just this horrible, horrible person? Like I've done something horrible to them. Like I, killed their pet or something. Yeah, they're the scammers. They're the ones lying. The stuff that you're saying is not true. They just keep repeating over and over again that I'm a liar and a scammer. And it's like, well, are you going to tell us what the hell I've lied about and show proof? No, it's just constantly, oh, Ziggy's a liar. You just lie about everything. Just everything. Okay, can I have specifics, please? All the stuff that they come up with is stuff that is their opinion. It's opinion. Just like the stuff that they said about Fred, that, oh, Fred lies. That's your opinion. You don't know. You don't have any proof. I know you don't. There's no way. Because I've been hardcore into this case since freaking the beginning of September of 2021 and talking to Fred since January of 2022. In the last year, hours and hours and hours a day. We talked about the Summer Wells case nonstop. He's constantly going back and, rethinking things and thinking, like, trying to, think of what he could have missed. And, imagine if you were in Fred's position and you're the one that saw Andy on the road that day. What I don't understand what people want him to do differently. He's doing what a person should do. A good person should do. Speak up and say something. And that's the problem with, like, a lot of these cases is people are afraid to speak up. Fred should be thanked for coming forward with the information and being brave enough to speak on it when we have no idea what happened this summer, and it's starting to look like it could be something very, very dangerous. And to get zero respect and actually be turned around into you being, labeled as a number one suspect and a liar and this and that. It's just, what's the point to put it out there? Nobody's using the information for what it's meant to be used for, and that's to try to build on it and look into it. Just because somebody gives their opinion on something too, that doesn't make it a lie if it ends up not being true. An opinion is just that. Nope, false, Cheryl. I never saw a report. Nice try, though. Nice try. It doesn't matter. Two wrongs don't right. I don't care. You could bring up whatever you want to, very private. You sure ate up the information, didn't you? You sure probably were right there eating up all the information, watching every single second of it. But now you're going to hate on me because of something I did 2.5 years ago? A live I did that. What? You're going to bring up something 2.5 years ago. My very first live, very first time on YouTube. And that wasn't me doing that report. My very first live was just talking about the case. My very first live was talking about the case, and then, so that's wrong. Shows how much you know. A very private report? What? I didn't see a report, guys. How many times do I see? This is why it doesn't make sense to even do this anymore. Everything that we put out there gets changed around, and then I get blamed for when it goes around after the telephone game and it's the wrong fucking information. Or it gets changed around and I'm like this horrible person for saying it's like, that's not what I said. What the hell? People can't stick to the truth. It's so old. People twist everything I say, or they'll say, like when Fred mentioned what Cotton told him, all of a sudden it got turned into Fred knew where Summer's body was. And that, like what the hell? And like he was criticized for coming forth with that information. Like, what is the point of even telling? Nobody's using the information to try to figure anything out, except the very few of them, and actually taking it seriously. Instead, people are just taking information and turning it into drama and switching around our words and putting it back out there and causing all kinds of confusion and making things so much worse in the case. They're not going around and repeating things like, for how I said it, I never saw a report. How many times have I said I have never seen a report, a CPS report? How many times do I have to say that, guys? See how frustrating this is? Oh, I know. It's crazy. No, I didn't. Cat's life. Their name is so off. She hasn't a clue of the huge high school. Oh, I know. Like every single person that Fred's friends with or talked to or knows or whatever, suddenly because he's talked to that person one time in his life, or been to their house one time or something, or was at an event that they were at, that suddenly Fred's suspect or suspicious because of like what they were saying. Oh, Fred, who is Jamie Cox? Like there's some kind of big freaking like there's something to hide. And it's like every single person that Fred's had contact with, every single one, there's some kind of freaking conspiracy. Yeah, where she comes up with stuff, I don't even know where she comes up with it. Christy's never even met Fred. Never even talked to him. No, I don't even think they've never even talked or crossed paths. I don't even think they've even said hi to each other in the comment section. People just it's so crazy. The stuff that they freaking come up with. Christy, for instance, never mind. I'm not even going to get into it because it's going to be turned into something else. No need to put examples out there because they take my example and turn it into something else too. Hell if you do, and tell you're being so over distracted, he is doing the right thing and it's making them mad. Yeah. It's, you guys, it is doing the right thing. Fred working on his sobriety should be a positive thing, Us pulling ourselves out of the case, or, we're not law enforcement. We're just people. We come on here, we discuss the case. there's nothing more that we can do. We have to hope that law enforcement is doing what they're supposed to be doing. And if we come up with it, think we have something or information, give it to law enforcement. But that's it. If it feels, I've only turned things over to law enforcement a few times in the Summerwell case. I do not bother them with a bunch of stuff that is rumors. Well, this is just for the time being, guys. Anyways, I'm not saying it's forever. We just have to get Fred through all his stuff that he has going on, and just because people, for some reason, it's just so crazy. You guys see it. You guys have seen it. So the only thing I can do to combat it, besides letting local law enforcement know about the harassment and stuff, and just to give them a heads up, because and make the different agencies a heads up. There's really nothing else I can do except not participate. Thank you, Lucy. Let me go grab one of my Diet Cokes that Linda Lisson got me. 1 second, guys. Can you imagine making an ass out of yourself, calling all the authorities with nonsense? Oh, God. It doesn't work like that, Blue Eyes, unfortunately. You can't block people from calling CPS or calling probation, law enforcement, all these agencies, and you can't. You can't control it. You can only control what you can control, and this is the only thing I can control right now. As far as with this situation, that's the only thing I can think of to do. So, trying to think, like, there's my Temu link if you want to order something, so I can get free stuff to show you. If they would start actually getting punished for false reporting, it would stop. Yeah, but being able to get somebody on that type of charge, or like even harassment, or like online. Look how much Benny got away with. It took somebody local to him and somebody actually family to him, or you know what I mean, his ex-wife, to press charges. Now they'll take it more seriously, seeing if he gets stuck, if they go ahead and charge him or convict him on the online impersonation. And online, that's going to look bad in the future. So, how long were you without power? Have you been trying to look, Carrie? I'd look in, like I said, Andy's father. But I'm not going to talk about Andy or Ryan or any of them anymore. Oh, I know, the cat's life. I know. I know. Yeah, so trying to think if there's anything else, if I should go ahead and just move over to my Empress channel to do readings, or what. Because now it's like, after this live, it's it. That's it. I'm just telling you. I just have to. I have to. It has to be all or nothing. Just, completely cut myself off from talking, participating in the case and all that stuff too. No power for 12 and a half hours? I think that, Carrie, that there's enough information out there for, Fred has racked his brain, rethought over that day over and over in his head, and, for now almost 3 years, and I don't know. I pray that there'll be answers someday, but oh, you're fine. You can say whoever's name you want. I might not respond to it because I'm trying to, but, chilling with Ziggy. I don't know. I couldn't sleep last night, and I was thinking about this for hours, like how I was going to, like what direction I was going to take it and how I was going to do this. I literally stayed up till like 9 a.m. just thinking on everything. Well, didn't stay up. I was laying in bed trying to sleep, but couldn't. So, because I was thinking about, like, if I, what I needed to do. And I thought about it for a long time, and I decided, yeah, I need to do this. Shit stompers. 300,000 power outages. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Well, we'll still be going live and stuff, and maybe I know that it's these type of lives that actually bring the numbers about Summer Wells and the drama and stuff, but yes, I don't care. I've never cared about that. I remember people back when I was getting really the big numbers, people constantly trying to stress, being like, oh no, you better not do this or that, or your numbers are going to go down. But I'm like, I don't care. It's never, I did not care. I thought about doing doing videos on Temu fines. I'm going to do that for sure. I have some things that should be here hopefully tomorrow that it's like I paid like $15 total for or something. That maybe I'll have to show and see. I don't know. Some people swear by Temu, so I guess we'll see. But I don't understand why he would talk about Fred though. Like, what if? Why is he attacking Fred? Fred's not the one that's. I'm the one that constantly was trying to get. Was going to Fred for information and stuff. It's not like he's just bringing all kinds of crazy information out here. He just says, I mean, this is stuff he's just recently, like within the last year, really even been around much. I had to go to him to get to talk to him, I had to run into him in order to get his or to talk to him about the case, And trust me, he was not reaching out to me to give me information. Like, it was hard to get a hold of him at first. It has been absolutely crap. Sheen? I'll have to see. Is Sheen just as cheap? I'll have to see if they have any type of like affiliate program. Oh, really, Be Real? Be Real? Are you serious? If you leave your stuff on cart, they will send you daily discounts. Are you serious? I mean, it's been sending me some kind of notifications, but I didn't know. Yeah, it's kind of a confusing app, so I really don't trust like the makeup and stuff, but It's nothing but I read the reviews and stuff. I make sure I read the reviews and see what. I feel like Diana that he wants to go back and forth. He wants something to go back and forth about. It doesn't make sense to me that he's going after Fred. Like Fred tried to help him, and it just does not make sense. And Timo has some Asian style clothing nobody else has, but Shane also has the same exact clothing as some things. Oh, I know. I've ordered stuff before, from some of these places, and it was horrible. But people are saying that. Let me look up Shein. I'm sure they have a. Let's see. No. Why the hell it won't let me freaking. Oh. It looks like the site looks very similar to Temu. The Shein, like the setup and stuff. Are they the same company? A lot of these places are like the same company in disguise. I think I have ordered Shein. Looks like it might be a little bit more expensive on Shein, isn't it? Floral printed. They're comparable, I guess. All right, guys. Hey, Bootsy. Hey, Noelle. You can. I mean, if you can get a following, I guess. I don't know. I applied for their influencer program thing, but they have an affiliate program that anybody can do. Shush, dog. I don't know if I'll get approved for their influencer program. Probably, I don't know. Maybe, but we'll see. It says currently under review. See, here, I guess I could show this. I was like, this is actually pretty cool. So it says your account currently is under review. You can participate in online campaigns. So they gave me like $5. It needs to be, okay. Here, let me show you. So, here, for instance, all you have to do is make a post like, look at this. This is what they're saying, an example post. How easy is this to make? I can make this so easy. So just, and what you do is at the end, after you make your video, you put your link right here. I'm going to try it and see if they actually give me any money. And then you submit it, and then afterwards they give you some kind of credit or something. We'll see. I'm going to try it. Hey, Lucky Lou. No, those you don't have to take pics. No, those are just, with this one, you just share pictures off their website and just be like, for instance, I am looking for bathing suits and stuff. So I was going to do one on bathing suits and be like, which one should I pick, you know, type thing. That's awesome, Shirlene. That's awesome deal. I'm sure I won't get very much because I don't have like a big following or anything, but hey, like this, if I get approved for this, it says that they'll give me $100 to purchase stuff like the influence. So there's an affiliate program, an influencer program. Anybody can do this online campaign that I was just showing. Anybody can do those. But to do, let's see, like, okay, if you try to join one of these, basically you have to, okay, see how it says, you cannot join the product campaign until your seeding balance reaches 30. Join the online campaign to earn balance right now. But with these, you can do a product campaign but you have to choose something from here, I guess. The products that they have, and they have video examples, like how they want you to do it and stuff. So I just thought it was really interesting. Shein, I'm not really seeing. I'll have to look. I don't see where they have it on their website to something about affiliate program or influencer. Let's see. Sell on Shein VIP. I don't know. Shein might reach out to people. Like Temu has emailed me. I get all kinds of weird emails though, like trying to get me to join these influencer things. And I've tried a couple, but they just never, I don't know. I think they're all fake or something. On the farm, they say you guys are not married, and Kathy. Oh, like Candace Wells' friend, Kathy the friend? No, not that Kathy the friend. We did get married at Kathy's house. Kathy Gordon. Yes, Babs, like going on 2 months ago now. I'm surprised Caitlin hasn't came in here and been like, food? McDonald's? Help him being calm. He definitely doesn't need help in that area. He's very, very, very calm. One of the most calm people I've ever seen. Kids in their McDonald's, right? Exactly. Burger King. Burger King sandwiches. Wendy's is the best hamburgers. Yeah, for sure. Shush, doggy. It's like, well, I do like their McFlurries. Their cheeseburger. All right, guys. They have Culver's. Surely they're probably going to. Is anybody interested? Was there? I'm thinking about going over on my Empress Ziggy and doing readings. If anybody is interested, meaning to make some moolah. So I know I told Linda I would do one for her. Thank you, Charlene. It will. The older I get, the less I like fast food. It just, I've noticed that. Like greasy food. Chloe wants a reading? Really? Just trying to stay positive. I know. Well, I didn't know you were willing. Were you going to pay for it, Noel? I'm trying to make some money right now. I didn't. But I can. I told you I definitely could do a reading for you. Should I just do them here since people are. No, not you, Chloe. Chloe. No, I don't mean that. I thought Noelle, you were wanting me to do like you were wanting to do a live, like where I. Yeah, I guess I could just do it here. Since now we're. Yeah, that's true. They can move along if they don't like it. That's true. Oh no. Okay, I'll do it here. I'll go get my drink real quick and use the bathroom. It's $20 minimum donation. They're at least 30 minutes long. But Noelle, I can do one for free like I told you I would, but probably not right now because I'm really needing money, but like tomorrow or something. And we could do a live and do it, if you don't really have the money right now and just for fun, if that's what you were talking about. And yeah, my camera is, let me see. Yeah, right there. So look at that. All right. So who was it? I'll be right back. Who was going to go first? Is it Chloe? Or no, not Chloe. Was it Chloe? Yeah, I think Chloe. Yes, 5-minute break. All right. I'll be right back. All right. So we have Diana first because she just sent a cash app. Who was the other person? No, it was Diana that was saying she needed a reading, wasn't it? Or was it Chloe? Are we doing Diana first? Is that what we're doing, guys? That's who's paid first. That's usually. But I think Chloe. Oh, she said she'll be back. That's true, Yogi. She told you to go first? Oh, okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Let's see. What was Are you just wanting a general Diana, or did you want to? And guys, just block anything negative or whatever. If anybody comes in, just talk. I understand we don't usually do tarot over here, but things are changing. It's not going to become a tarot channel over here. It's just, this is just a one-time thing. I know many people don't watch the tarot, and I'm not done with summer. I saw people, I'm not done, just till we get Fred up here and all that, and his stuff taken care of. All right. That's my. Uh-oh, it sounds like it's going to storm out. Thank you, Roxy. Did you want me to go ahead and do a general, Diana? Come here, Bandit. And we're going to lock Bandit in here with us. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do. All right, so we're going to do a general. We have Bandit here, sending positive energy, good vibes. We're going to use the sound bowl, and that can be loud to some people. So you might want to turn down your volume. All right, so here we go. I'm going to tune into Diana's energy. When I do readings, I don't pay attention to the chat. I just look for Diana's little picture. And yeah, I don't have him on my lap now. Well, I can put him there. It's just hard to shuffle with him. He wants to, this table is too small. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and clear the energy. Watch your ears. Tune into Diana's. does Diana need to know right now? Let's get her a good message. Or something important. Something she really needs to know. Let's get 8 cards. What does Diana... What does she need to know right now? Okay, work. That makes sense. Antichrist. It's in reverse though, so that's good. Female. Big Pharma. What does Diana need to know? Sixth Sense, which I'm always getting something like that with you. Actually, I feel like... Oh, wow, June 3rd. That's Jim's birthday. What does Diana need to know? Shh. Come on. Come here. Somebody made something look different than it really was. How it looked was not really... How it looked on the outside was not really what was really going on. This is what I'm getting. Something staged. Let's see. What's this work mean for Diana? What's Diana need to know about this work card? Nine of Wands in reverse. That's about giving up on something. Maybe your intuition is telling you, or divine is trying to give you messages, something to do with work. What does Diana need to know about work? This work card here. Ten of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Ending. Both of those. Giving up. The endings. Huh. Okay. Well, you are ending something. Ending one department and going into a new one. Right? Or getting a promotion. I wonder why it looks like, why it's showing it as if you're giving up. Do you know why that would be? More on what's this focus? What's this work mean? Shh. Come here. What's this work mean? Justice. Come here. Here, you can see right there. So, justice. I feel like it was justice for you to end this position that you're currently in. Like, I don't know. Something wasn't, you weren't getting treated right in some way. And so this was definitely overdue, ending something to do with work. Moving on from something, giving up on something and moving on to something else. Let's see. Bandit, please. I need you to chill. It's starting to storm out, so I might just have to go into Caitlin. What's this Antichrist mean? Antichrist. Yeah, you're like, you were just like, this is not worth it. Kind of like, you weighed out your positive and negatives, it feels like, about something. Or you changed something up because in order to avoid some kind of negativity or somebody that's just the Empress. So you coming in as the Empress. Empress is also a mother figure. And King of Cups is on the bottom there too. So this could... Wow. So even though it feels like it's work related, and something... I'm wondering if this isn't actually... Do you think that this could be... Okay, you were bored. Okay. Trying to think if this is talking about work or if this is talking about your pregnancy. Not that you're pregnant now, but I know you're hoping to become pregnant. And more on this Empress. We'll see. It will come out if it's... Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who is not very confident about something. Wondering if this is this Antichrist person, a leader, somebody in a leader position possibly, who was just like overbearing to deal with. It could possibly be something like that. More on this Antichrist for Diana. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. That's the work card. But something wasn't... Work was just... Either something wasn't working or... either something wasn't working out, just was unbalanced in the work atmosphere or something. What's this female mean for... This female, what's this mean for Diana? That's too many, I think. I'll keep them just because even though I didn't, there's several here. It always seems to come back out if I put them back in. Even usually only like this shows. Okay, Knight of Wands. That's about there's something being a hero, taking charge. However, there's some kind of heartache. Has to do with love or pregnancy, something like that. I say pregnancy because I know that, and though Knight of Wands can also be sexual reference. I'm trying to get, though, understand what we're talking about. If this is work or if this is heartache. This female. Was there a female in a leadership position or something that was unbearable? I have been stressed out with work as of late. That's why I wanted this promotion. It's a whole different department and client. Let me get more on what this is talking about. What this female is. What more about this Chariot reverse. The Fool. To go on. Wherever this is, you've definitely thought on a lot. Female, because I'm wondering, is this female, is this somebody in a leadership position, or is this referring to you as a female? Shows, oh shit, I didn't even clarify. I saw the 3 cards and what's this female mean? See, there's that Knight of Wands again. Knight of Wands. There's the 3 of Swords again. Unknown, the future. What's this female mean? Three of Rods again. The future. You had to take action and change the way things were going. And because Yeah, you needed to do something. You wanted to love your job, you know, and I don't, like you said, you were disappointed in the way things were going in the workforce or in that area, that department. You needed a change. Could be a certain female that really he has a hairy chest. What's this big pharma mean for Diana? 5 of Pentacles. Big pharma. What about this? Why the big pharma? Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who has to be assertive and make smart decisions of her head, you know, of the brain instead of the heart. And you had to abandon that area where you worked. You were just like, I don't know, this is how you were feeling in that area, in that department. Like left out in the cold, not respected enough, not appreciated enough, forgotten about. Yeah. You didn't feel like it was fulfilling anymore. And so you decided to, and also the money I don't think was good either. I think that the money, I'm wondering why I'm getting the big pharma card though. I'm trying to think how that could possibly, I mean, it could be depression, big pharma. It has to do with medication or, let's see, business, a big business maybe. Why the big pharma? What's this in reference to? Oh, that one didn't fly out. I need one that flies out. There we go. Not wanting to be stuck in the middle, or not able to block it out anymore, or the medicine, some kind of medicine's not helping anymore or something. Like, it's just, like the medicine alone. I don't know what to, what to think about the big pharma. Do you have any clue what, I mean, does that anything click with you? Like, I don't know. Big pharma. Let's get more cards that might make more sense. Usually does after a while. What's this 6th sense mean for Diana? Is anybody, I don't have anybody on the list next if anybody's interested. I think Chloe might be, possibly, but I don't want to assume anything. All right, what's the 6th sense mean? Oh yeah, I do too, Rhiannon. I've noticed that myself. What's that 6th sense mean for Diana? Knight of Cups and King of Cups. Okay. IVF treatments or maybe my job. Oh, you handle medical claims. Oh. Okay, Chloe's next. Thank you so much. Chloe. She just donated. She'll be next. That makes sense if you work in medical. That obviously makes perfect sense. It's just okay. That's why I was wondering if it had to do IVF treatments. Have you tried doing that yet? See, this feels like a combination. We have the King of Cups again. See, that's why we have something here about a relationship or something to do with love. Somebody coming forward. I don't know. Do you work with this person? Are you dating somebody at work? More about this King of Cups and Knight of Cups. King of Wands. Not yet, no. Promotion, search, I will be operations. Not yet, you say? Well, definitely looks like somebody is approaching you. If they haven't already, I would have thought that they already had the way it looks here. Knight of Swords and 7 of Swords. Something told you, your intuition or something told you you needed to be more assertive and it put up more boundaries. Let me get more on why the 7 of Swords. The Devil. More the 7 of Swords. Okay, definitely feels like this part definitely feels about related to having a baby, or is that whatever this is gave you a major amount of stress anxieties. And I really feel with the wands, the Knight of, and that you're having to become more like, think into alternative treatments. It looks like you're doing something more alternative treatments and to become pregnant. Huh. What's this? I wonder if this down here is a whole new separate message. Like, so weird because it's like two messages in one, like overlapping. It always does that for your, at least lately, it has been doing that lately on your readings. Let me see what Hubs is saying. Wasn't Justin in here earlier, guys? Been getting like 3 messages when I come through it. God. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Yeah. All right, sorry about that. Let's do neighborhood. What's this neighborhood mean? 5 of Swords. Conflict. Winning at all costs. Neighborhood. Magician. What about this neighborhood for Diana? 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles. Okay, that's you working towards some kind of self-sufficiency. Shh. Come here. I guess I am going to have to hold him. Guess I'm going to have to freaking hold him. You are going to win at all costs. Like Ernie Shell says. this neighborhood. Well, there's this, you are determined to win at all costs when it comes to your self-sufficiency. I mean, you are going to be very successful in business. The neighborhood. Why neighborhood, though? I wonder, what's neighborhood supposed to mean? Neighborhood, Empress. Okay. That's okay. Your Empress, pregnancy. Oh, are you wanting to move? Like, as far, what I mean is, are you trying to set yourself up so that you will be able to be in a good neighborhood and have a good life for a family and stuff? It's like you make you're very good at making decisions. I mean, at being you're responsible about your future. That's what it feels like. Why this neighborhood? I don't know if you don't like the neighborhood you're in currently or something, and want something different for a family. It's just not what you envision for a family or something. So you're trying to make more money for a better, or something like that. Does that make sense at all? All right, staged. What's this staged about? Two of Wands. Staged. Two of Wands. Planning. Staged. Oh, staging your life. Wow. You really think ahead, don't you? That's good. That's good. You seem responsible. Very responsible. Devil in reverse. Okay, so this is planning, also setting yourself up so that you can, you're planning for your future. You're trying to you have a certain mindset of how you want your future to look. And I think you're going to obtain it too, because you are just manifesting your dreams. Look at this. You're going to be successful. I do believe you'll move. I feel like you're moving. I do think ahead. If it's not planned, it's not happening. That's funny. Some people are like that. Staged. Yeah, you're definitely staging your life, like setting up your life, making sure that everything falls into place and you have what you always dreamed of. You're making sure that you clear up anything that could possibly come, any type of obstacles that could come in, that could come up. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about exchange and charity, doing what you have to do. Let me think here. Balance. You were trying for a really well balanced life. I think that, yeah, and also you're also like now much better at, you're like, you can spot a false person much better now too. And you're also setting up your future in that way too. You don't want those type of people around you. More about this false person. King of Wands. It's a leader type. You don't want those people around because it's distracting for your goals. It distracts you from your goals. So you want people around you that motivate you. More about this false person. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I can totally see that. It's like you are making very smart decisions for your future. It's like you're like, I'm not making these mistakes again. I'm making sure that I don't have, I don't date somebody like that again. I'm paying attention to warning signs. More, why this Five of Pentacles? Let me redraw. Exactly, Diana. And Chloe, Chloe, what were you wanting a general, or what was it you were, the drill. What about this false person in reverse? Let's see more for Diana on this. Yeah, there's something you're stuck in the past about, that somebody who just freaking abandoned you or just left you out in the cold, and you learned big time off that. That is not happening for you again. You're making sure that you don't go back to that. More about this for Diana. It was really unfair to you. It wasn't right at all. So you're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. You're going to be much smarter and listen to your intuition. You've learned how to... That's what came of these situations. Yeah, it was a lot of heartache for you, but you've learned how to... Now you're able to deal with other tough situations, but you know what you want now. You know what you want in your life and what you don't want. Let's see, okay, what's this Tower? Look at that. Stability, happy home, success. This is something really, really big coming for you. It's like right when you think it's not going to happen. Huh. Things are going to get easier. Yeah, I think things are going to get easier for you in love too. In the future, you won't be going through yeah. I do think that in love, things are going to be much, much better for you. Working together to do what? Look at that. Emotional fulfillment. So yeah, I do see this. There's this huge thing coming up. Something happening here. And it has to do, it feels like in love. So there's some kind of success in your, in your pursuit for the perfect home, your perfect. So it's definitely, and it feels like it includes, everything. I feel like you're gonna get it. The husband, well, if you want it, I do feel like there is somebody that you'll have that option. But you'll definitely, I just think you're gonna, it just looks like it's all like coming together, this happy home and emotional fulfillment. All right, so let's get you one of these star seats. And then we're gonna do Clo. Thank you, Christy. Yes, she will. She will. She's manifesting her dreams right now. What does Diana need to know? Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Holy crap. Inner Earth, also known as Agartha, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It's said that some of the beings of ancient lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Aryarvarta, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mention caves and entrances to the underground. Wait, what? Hindu and Celtic lore mention caves and entrances to the underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive, surprising outcomes to your problems and situations, resolutions that are in the best interests of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck or have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. Bandit? If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see that the whole new world of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. What can you do to shift your energy or your outlook? Why do I feel like we got this, like, for you, like, I got that for that card for somebody, just feels like it could have been for you. And I'll get you a Moonology because I know you like those too. And then Chloe. What does Diana need to know? I always have the hardest time with these cards. I didn't watch it, but yeah, I definitely heard about it. Has part to do with this whole, the live today and everything. I mean, it's definitely part of it. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. 82. Says, if you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now. If you make an effort, use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring out your desired result. Additional meanings for this card. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. Your right to have your suspicions, grudges are toxic, let something go, and the end of an argument. So interesting. All right, let's see. Now I need to scroll back. Chloe put right here. Thank you so much, Diana. I really appreciate you as always. And I guess I'll message Justin back. He thinks I'm not ignoring him. I'm just... Okay. What does Chloe need to know? All I need is a few more clients like Chloe and Diana, and then I'll not have to do anything but tarot. After a while, I'm sure I'll get plenty of regulars, and I won't have to worry about freaking this channel so much. I mean, I'll let you guys know how Fred's doing and stuff, and like I'll be like, I'm just not gonna, tell details right now. I know Caitlin's probably coming in here. Hold on, guys. All right. I knew Caitlin would be in here. So maybe I should go ahead and place that order. It'll just take me a second. I'm sorry, Chloe. I just don't want her to keep coming in here. McDonald's? So she thinks she wants to. Shh. Shush it, please. Guess I'll go. All right. Is it okay if I take a, yeah, she likes nuggets. Is it okay if I just take a 2-minute break, Chloe? So I can go ahead and put this order in, and that way I can just focus and do it and get it over with instead of trying to do it in between things and it drag out and I get distracted. I'm sure you're fine with it. Okay. All right. Just give me a couple minutes, guys. Okay. Now, all right. So we've already done the clearing using the Palo Santo. We're about to use the sound bowl here in a second. It's 11:10. It's weird. We just started. We're not going to start doing tarot over here, guys. So that's coming in late. We decided since just not to move over to Empress and go ahead and do. Might as well just do them here since we were live earlier. But it is important to listen to the first hour of the live or so. I'm going to make a post too about it too, just to make sure everybody knows, is on the same page at the channel. We're just not going to be discussing Summer Wells at all. Fred's not going to be here in chat, and I'm just not going to get progress on Fred until this is just until. Sorry, it's reading what Fred said. Yeah, we're not going to talk about Summer Wells' case anymore. We're done with that for now. We have to. Fred needs to focus on his sobriety, you guys, and this is too much. For somebody that's literally just trying to help, you know what I mean? He has to focus on his sobriety. I don't know. Who is that? Oh, it's fine. Karma, after this stream, obviously. It's fine. I don't expect people to know when they first walk in here or come in here right now. I'm not saying we will end up talking about it later, but. All right, so let's go and clear the energy. Like I said, I'm going to just, while I'm doing a reading, I don't read the chat. So if the mods can remind people, I'm not seeing chat, I'm going to look for Chloe's picture and respond to her messages. So here we go. Watch your ears. I'm about to use the sound bowl. Let's tune into Chloe's energy here. does Chloe need to know right now? What's the most important thing she needs to know right now? Most beneficial for her to know? All right. What's Chloe? Exposed. What does Chloe need to know? Huh. Gosh, we got party. I remember we got party free. Diana was just here. She just got a reading. What does Chloe need to know? All right. What's this exposed? What's this exposed mean for Chloe and what she needs to know? Whoa, that one really flew out. That was... So, okay, I feel like the divine exposed something to you. And it's not a secret anymore. So, I feel like you became aware of some kind of secret or something that maybe somebody was keeping from you. And the divine was like, Sounds, it must be somebody with bad intentions. More about this exposed for Chloe. The Eight of Swords, yeah. I don't know. Figuring this out, though, I think really put you in some kind of mental prison in a way. What is stressful. More about this exposed card for Chloe. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Stress because you didn't... There's something here about being stressed or feeling stuck because you didn't... Something that you found out... it's like, I think you felt like you wanted to fix it or change it, but you couldn't. You felt like you were stuck. You felt like you couldn't, you didn't have it was impossible. I feel like I've had flashbacks and PTSD and bad weekend stress and even, oh man, Well, we'll see what this... I'm not sure if that's what this is, but what's this military mean for Chloe? Okay, so the death card, an ending or actual, it could be actual death. You wanted to put something to an end. Okay, yeah, there's something that you needed to, or it could have been a secret about a death. Oh, yeah, okay, so it does probably have to do with what you've been getting sick about and stressed about. That makes sense. This is tied to somebody's passing. More about this military. Four of Cups, that's discontent. I did see RJ's I did see RJ's comment there, but you're right on point with that. That's exactly what she does. But I'm used to it with her. I don't know why. For some reason, PG, it doesn't. It's just like, well, I don't know. Anyways, what's this military mean for Chloe? Knight of Swords. So after a death or some kind of ending and finding out some stuff that you didn't know surrounding his death or somebody's passing, or I feel like the military card, I feel like I got that because you were being assertive. You're assertive after this ending. You're like, I'm not putting up with it. I'm not, something about being discontent, and you're not wanting to deal with it. And so you were very militant, very assertive. Also cutting people out of your life, creating boundaries that you didn't have before, where people were just walking all over you and taking advantage of you and treating you like crap because they could. You're just like, not anymore. Which one's Tanga? Ew, I thought she was married. Isn't Tanga Soup? It changes daily, karma. What's this drugs and poison mean in reverse for Chloe? What's this drugs and poison? Maybe you're more strict too about something to do with drugs. I wonder. Or alcohol because of it. Oh, wait. More about this drugs and poison reverse. Giving up control. Yeah, it feels like you are much more strict about people using drugs now. Like people in your life. More about this drugs and 5 of rods in reverse. You're just not going to have it in your life at all. It feels like I don't have anyone who does. I found out and I walked away from them all. So has that not been a thing recently? What's this party mean? None after Benjamin. What's this party mean? What's this party mean for Chloe? Hierophant in reverse. More about this. Hermit in reverse. Let me get an extra card on this one. Party. Ace of Pentacles. More about this party. Strength. Happiness. Relying on God and divine to get through it. not willing to have some kind of chaos in your life. Somebody, okay, offered you this has to do you thinking a lot on something here. What is I'm trying to figure out what this is. What is this Ace of Pentacles about? This new beginning on with money. I guess you did start a new job. More about this Ace of Pentacles. Trying to add balance to your life. Definitely okay, so you are focused on, there's something about doing the right thing, or there's something about the Hierophant in reverse. That's somebody who doesn't have morals. Why is this Hierophant in reverse? Confusion and a lot of somebody, an emperor, somebody is very controlling. Could have been with work issues. I'm trying to figure out what this, I'm stuck on this one, on the Hierophant in reverse here. The Hermit. You're blocking out anything that is not, you're just wanting, like you said, a very stress-free life. And I think you're blocking out this chaos and you're going after your happiness. Let me continue drawing and see what else we get here. It will make more sense later on. I literally say that pretty much every reading, it seems like. What's this secret in reverse for Chloe? Queen of Pentacles. Did you find out secrets like after Benjamin's, like actual things that you didn't know before? I mean, obviously you didn't know that he was using again. Oh, you've been talking to somebody else? The Ace of Pentacles, the beginning feels like it's something to do within work. And you're really trying to figure out ways to keep people with bad morals from around you or something. More about the secret in reverse, so. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here. That's more about business. work. High Priestess. Oh my gosh, why is she screaming? Somebody in spirit who's watching over you. Yeah. So whoever that makes sense. So do we have let's see. We have the divine intervention here. There's somebody in the divine watching over you. This is watching over you. They have something. They see you becoming this like business savvy person, or really succeeding in business. I feel like there's something that somebody in spirit, it feels like Benjamin, is watching over you here, helping your intuition to know what decisions to make, because it's almost like sorry. It's almost like the divine is the one to expose something to you. And it feels like Benjamin, like he's the one that did it. Constantly watching. This is the watching card. And very proud of you. He's very proud of you. What's this watch card mean for Chloe? The Star. Oops, I did that out of order. Oh well. The Star, healing, balance, wish fulfillment. He's making sure he's watching you go after your dreams and helping you. This is the King of Cups. Yep, there he is. Oh my gosh. He's a star. He's in the class. I feel like he's like, when you look up in the sky, he's like one of those stars looking down on you. What about this? Four of Cups. He's giving you, what is this that's being given to her? Giving you hope, giving you options. Team, he's your teammate. Help, giving you strength to get through some kind of confusion and make right choices. And he's helping you. He gives you this through your intuition. It comes to you like a thought, but it's really him. You'll notice it. You'll start to know this Tower. Wow. So there's some kind of big change that The Empress. Wow. I mean, when I say that you're gonna, I mean, I know you're already excelling, but in business, like, oh my gosh, you're going to be like, it's just going to keep getting better and better in work. Okay, I'm getting something here about, and this is weird. I feel like you haven't healed completely from a relationship. Why does it feel like I haven't healed completely from a relationship, and there's something, things okay. For some reason, I feel like he's saying to concentrate on work instead of a relationship or something. Like there's still some healing that needs to happen. Make sure that you have strong boundaries, you know, what you will accept and not boundaries from sneaky people. If you're wanting to know about this new person, I can draw some cards for you if you want before I go. I think I'll go ahead and make you the last reading since we don't have anybody up next anyways, and the food will be here any second anyways, so it'll be perfect timing. Let's see okay, I'll do that. Remind me. Another way or avoid certain situations. I always know when I need to go another way or avoid certain search. Yeah, and that's from him. Let's see here. This change, I'll remind me if I don't, before I go, to draw on the person that you just met or are dating. What's this change in reverse for Chloe? So there's some kind of change that I feel like is needed, that he's saying that is needed or something. Something about taking a risk, or more about this. More about this change. Emperor in reverse. Could be about your father too. What's or this could just be your stability. More about this change in reverse. Two of Cups. So this, I'm guessing, would have to be your father, right? Is this talking about her father? Whoa, that just flew out. Crafting with Amy, you just email me at youtubeziggy@outlook.com. My email's at this link, and tell me what you're wanting, a general read, your question, your relationship status, sign, and yeah, what you're wanting to know, general, your question. And it's just a $20 minimum donation to Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. And I'll send you a link when it's done. And I send it to you within, usually I like to try to do within 24 hours. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Or Caitlin's in here. Come on, just hand it and go.
Yeah.
All right.
Here.
Well, you see the other one.
Why?
Because
Why?
Okay, go. I'm in the middle of reading a pay rating.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Maybe because my dad's struggling and healing.
And it.
Right, Mary? I don't know what's going on. More about who this Two of Cups is. Is this her father? Yeah, healing. See, that's what I feel. I feel like there's something here. Okay. Focus needs to be put on your father. Yes, I feel like something here about helping with your father's healing. Protect him from what? Oh. Did he have surgery? Did you say he had surgery? Yeah, he's gonna improve. I see that you. Right? I probably should, Carrie. Things are going to be totally fine with your father. It looks like things are going to balance out. But there's something here about helping him right now. It was bad. What's this loyal mean for Chloe? Yeah, see, this is you guys. He's loyal. He's letting you know he's loyal to you. That Benjamin's letting you know he's loyal to you, and that he will work through with this with you, with this situation with your dad. He's sending you guys luck. He's helping things move forward in a better, more, I can't even think the word. He's just helping things move forward. He's communicating to you and telling you what to do or what you need to do. He's sending you like ideas through your intuition. More about this. Loyal. Empress. Also, I think your mother needs some support too. So, yeah. Yeah, there's healing, a focus on healing with your mom and dad, I think. So that might be why I'm feeling like Benjamin's like not, it seems like he's suggesting not, I know how much he means to you, and I don't want you to just make your decisions because of a tarot reading. But it does feel like your father, that he wants you to focus on work, your father and mom, or something definitely about your father. you've got it under control at work by far, but let's see. This guy, new person she's dating. This new person she's dating. How's things gonna go with that? Or what she need to know about this situation with this new person, this relationship, whatever it is. Okay, some kind of new journey. This new journey. Okay, with this, what she need to know about this new person that she's seeing. Lovers. Shit. Dang it. Ten of Swords. Is this a male? I know you're sorry to ask that. The hell? Working together to bring balance. So I think this person, you know what? I think this person's good in a way, but you might have to be, are they going through something financially or something? I think that there's something about slow and steady here, and patience with this one. Okay, why the Tower, though? What's this Tower moment mean about this person? Queen of Cups. Okay. Okay. There seems to be some kind of guidance coming from the divine in this situation, too. Yeah. Look, the High Priestess again. Benjamin's letting you know he'll guide you through it and send you clarity. I think this could be okay. Yeah, I think that I feel like this person could be patient, but there is something here about them and their finances, or something to do with their finances, or something to do with greed. They could be like a materialistic person. Oh, who was it that just sent the... Oh, well, thank you. I was like, oh no, the list is closed. And well, that was nice of you. Thank you, Connie. There's something about with this person, moving slowly a little, but I'm not hating it. I'm not like, it just seems like there's a focus on your parents right now, and that's going to kind of take a back burner for a little bit. So let's go ahead and get you some of your get you a star seed. What does Chloe need to know? What too? Oh gosh, you got that inner earth too. Just like, so that same card that we just read for Diana about you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings, that you're going to be getting a lot of solutions from spirit and a lot more options and clarity. This is interesting. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Loyal. They're wanting you, divine, Benjamin, they're wanting you to trust them. Let me read this to you. I got confirmation here with the loyal. He's very loyal. Star Brothers. Says you're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone, that it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open, that the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. To call on your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. Says, how can you open yourself up to receiving more support? I like this one for you. You, as I definitely feel like you, and yes, Diana got that one too. Yes, you guys are, and very, very, that's why I was going to ask, are you guys both Libra? But no, Diana's Pisces. The unthinkable whistle. I'm going to get one more card for Chloe and then I'm going to go. And I really appreciate you guys so much. And it was so nice of you, Connie, and all you guys. Thank you so much for your support and understanding the changes that are happening. It's just for probably a couple months. So 2 to 3, 4 months, whatever it takes. Yeah, I feel like you guys, I always get that. I always feel like Diana, Chloe, yeah, you two, I've definitely are both star seeds. Let's see here. All right, so what's this energy? Oracle, what does she need to know? What does Chloe need to know? Woman holding a coin. Oh my gosh. Like, holy crap. Yeah, you and Diana are very much got the same stuff going on. So the number 42 could be significant. It says female connection in money, health, or value. It says the elegantly. Now, didn't we have female up here too? Or was that with yeah, no, that was with Diana. It says the elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair holding a beautiful bright gold coin. When this card comes upright in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavor regarding her own finances or health. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect with you with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance or even the possibility of a new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. I think that's you. Well, I don't know. You could be meeting somebody that even bring you even higher in the industry. Because I was feeling that, like earlier what I said, I was like, oh gosh, I feel it for both you and Diane though. So it's hard. Yeah, there could be somebody you meet that even puts you even more out there. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I appreciate you guys your understanding. And I'll be back tomorrow. And thank you guys so much for your everything. Seriously. If you want a private reading, email. Yep. Oh, wow. Oh. All right, guys. Good night, everybody. I'll talk to you all later.